What is going on, Giants fans? Coming at you with another New York Giants video. And this is going to be a video I'm going to be talking about a couple things. I'm going to be talking about Markus Golden being traded to the Arizona Cardinals for a draft pick. I'm also going to be talking about the Giants rebuilding and how the Giants can become a good team. And that's kind of what I'm going to talk about in this video. First things first, Markus Golden, New York Giants linebacker, has just signed with the Arizona Cardinals. I know it happened earlier today, but I didn't really have a chance to film the video, so I'm filming it right now. Markus Golden has signed with the Arizona Cardinals, and this should be one of many players to leave the New York Giants and sign with another team, because this Giants team, has a lot of veterans on defense. They have they have a lot of young players too, obviously. It's all more young, but they do have a lot of veterans. They have guys like, Blake Martinez, guys like him, guys like Markus Golden, guys like James Bradbury, who's been fantastic for us. And who knows, maybe he gets traded. I doubt that, but, he's a possible guy who could get traded. He'd be great trade bait, and there's a lot of guys. Evan Ingram's definitely a guy who could get traded. Kevin Zeitler's a veteran. I know he's not a defensive player, but you know what I mean. The Giants do have a decent amount of veteran players on this team that very well could be traded this deadline. I think Kevin Zeitler is definitely a top candidate, and Markus Golden, I think, is one of many guys on the New York Giants to be traded this offseason. Not this off, traded by until the deadline. So I mean, I'm not really surprised that Markus Golden is gone. He didn't really play much this year. We didn't really hear a lot about him. The pass rush has been pretty decent this year. Blake Martinez having a great year. Leonard Williams having a great year. We didn't really hear much of Markus Golden this year, but, he's not really going to do much for this team. And he did lead the team in sacks last year, had a great year last year, but this year he's not going to make much of an impact. The Giants are awful anyway. It's really not going to matter. Giants, need to keep rebuilding, and let's hope the Giants can build a foundation of, winning some games. I mean, that's really all we want as Giants fans, is to see this team take a step in the right direction, because it seems like we're just falling down the hole and we're getting worse and worse every single week. I don't really think it's the case, but that's kind of what it seems like after that devastating loss to the Eagles last night. Still not over that loss. But yeah, anyway, the Giants play the Bucs next week, and speaking of the Bucs, something I want to bring up. The Bucs have went out and signed Antonio Brown. How about that? I didn't see this coming. I heard rumors about the Seahawks. I heard rumors about some other teams. I didn't see this coming. I really didn't. I mean, I was shocked when I found out this news. Antonio Brown has signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't really think he's going to play yet, but I don't know if it's official. But Antonio Brown is planning to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Join Tom Brady. We all know he loves Tom Brady. He wants to play for on Tom Brady's side. That he signed with the Patriots last year. So, he wants to play with Tom Brady, and I'm not surprised he decided to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, obviously the team that Tom Brady's on. So, and the Bucs are going to be a really scary team going forward. They're definitely a favorite, might even be the favorite out of the NFC this year. So, Bucs are definitely going to be a dangerous team. And speaking, obviously, the Bucs are the team we're going to be playing next week. Probably going to lose that game on Monday Night Football, of course, after that embarrassing loss to the Eagles on Primetime Football on Thursday night. Of course, they have to torture us and give us another primetime game on Monday night. Well, we'll get embarrassed against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, one of the best teams in the NFL, and we'll probably get embarrassed on Primetime Football once again. So, not a good time to be a Giants fan right now. But anyway, Markus Golden has signed with the Arizona Cardinals. The Giants have gotten in 2021, I think a third-round draft pick, so definitely good to see the Giants get some draft picks. Let's hope we can actually find maybe some diamonds in the roughs, in the draft next year. I don't really know a lot about the draft class next year. I don't know who the Giants are planning to draft in the first round. I wouldn't know who the Giants are planning to draft in the third round, so I really don't know what's going to happen, with the draft, and maybe Dave Gettleman's probably not going to be the Giants GM at that point unless the Giants magically start winning, go on a magical 5-game win streak. I don't really see Dave Gettleman being the GM next year, so I expect another guy to, fill in his job and, draft, he'll be the guy, drafting for the Giants next year. That's what I think will happen. I don't really see Dave Gettleman returning to this team next year, but, Dave Gettleman just made a move, trading Markus Golden to the Cardinals, his former team. I don't hate this move. I think this is the right move to do. I think if you want to rebuild, you got to get rid of your veteran players, and that's what they just did. I don't know his age, but I know he's not young, so Markus Golden has been traded to the Cardinals. The Giants get a third-round draft pick for the 2021 draft. I hope this helps the Giants. I really do. I just want to see the Giants play well. That's really all I want as a Giants fan, is to see the Giants take a step in the right direction and start winning some football games. That's really all I want as a Giants fan. At this point, it's come to that. I just want to see this team take a step in the right direction. let's hope that happens against the Bucks next week. So, yeah, Antonio Brown signs with the Bucks. Markus Golden is now an Arizona Cardinal. The Giants have two draft picks in the third round in the 2021 draft. So that's going to do it for this one. What are your thoughts on the signing? What are your thoughts on Markus Golden to the Cardinals? Put it down in the comments below. What are your thoughts on Antonio Brown, the crazy man, Antonio Brown, signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and joining Tom Brady? Definitely a top threat for the NFC. Bucks are definitely a Super Bowl contender. Right? If they probably were already. Now they have Antonio Brown to go along with Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. The Bucks are loaded offensively. They're going to be a really scary team when it comes to the NFL playoffs. So, that's going to do it for this one. Probably around, next week, I'll try to upload, throughout the week. I'll try to upload a lot more Giants videos. Maybe there's more trades going on throughout the week. Maybe Dave Gettleman, we'll see what Dave Gettleman, has up his sleeve. Maybe the Giants will, trade Evan Ingram. Let's hope they trade that trash can bum by the name of Evan Ingram. Let's hope he's out of here pretty soon, because I can't stand watching that guy anymore. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you guys next time. Let's go, Giants.